Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'm sharing with you my monthly favorites and I have a lot of exciting products to show you. I also have some updates and I have some new products that I tried. I wanted to show you swatches and I wanted to share with you my thoughts on these. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're new here and you love beauty talks, be sure to subscribe. I would love to welcome you to this beauty community that we have here. And if you're returning, welcome back, dear friends. I don't know if you have seen already, but I started a new series on my YouTube channel, Chanel Beauty Secrets. This is the place where I'm going to be sharing with you my knowledge about Chanel beauty. I mean, makeup, skincare, fragrances. I'm going to be talking all about Chanel beauty, and I want to share with you my knowledge because I feel quite confident to talk about Chanel, because in the past 10 years I've tried everything from Chanel beauty. I'm going to make sure to link the first episode in the description box. I would love to see you there. And also leave me a comment what you would like to see next in this series. Preferably leave the comment under the first episode of Chanel Beauty Secrets. So actually in this video I want to start with the products that I feel most excited about. So it's going to be a mixture of skincare and fragrances and makeup, just because I want to start with the products that I feel most excited about first, and I want to start also with some new products that I've tried. This is a new release from Dior. Recently Dior released this kind of small sets from their Capture to Towel line, and the set that I got allows you to try the whole skincare program out of Dior. Now, a while ago they reformulated their iconic Capture to Towel serum. In the past I used to have this serum. I used to like it, not really love it, but I used to like it. It was one of the good serums. And once they announced the reformulation, I shared with you that I'm not planning to try the new reformulated serum because it contains a high amount of alcohol, and this is something that I don't like in my skincare, and I don't enjoy high amount of alcohol in skincare products. But since they released this set basically, I'm almost finishing the products here, but I'm going to show you how the set comes. I'm going to insert footage now. And this set contains 3 of my favorite Dior skincare products that I keep repurchasing all of the time. So the Intensive Essence Lotion is my favorite. It has this hybrid texture. It is a little bit thicker than lotion. It's thicker than water and thinner than a serum. It's lovely. I love to use it as a first step of my skincare routine. This is one of the products that I keep repurchasing. Then the face cream from the Capture to Towel line. It contains niacinamide, my favorite skincare ingredient. Again, I love it. I love the consistency of the cream and it works nice on my skin. Then the Capture to Towel Super Potent Eye Serum. Again, I absolutely love it. I like the eye cream as well, but if I had to choose between the eye serum and the eye cream, I would definitely go for the eye serum because I get better results with the eye serum. So here we have 3 favorite skincare products and the opportunity for me to try the new reformulated Capture to Towel serum. So I immediately decided to purchase this one, and I was very pleasantly surprised with the results. So I have never used this whole skincare program at once. I've used many times the essence lotion, I've used the cream, but I've never really used the essence lotion, the serum, the cream, everything all together. I've never used the whole skincare program. And now I had the opportunity to use it. I've used it for 10 days. I use this as my nighttime skincare routine, and I have seen incredible results on my skin. So I'm definitely convinced that I'm going to buy all the 3 products full sizes because I want to continue with the skincare routine. I was very pleasantly surprised with the reformulated Capture to Towel serum. It definitely works so much better than the old version, even though it contains alcohol. I know that this is going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people, but for me it just worked so beautifully that I'm definitely buying the full size of the serum along with the essence lotion and the face cream, because I want this to be my nighttime skincare routine for the spring-summer season, and I'm going to keep using it. Now for the eye serum, I'm not going to buy it because it is quite expensive, and right now I have the Cecilia eye cream, which I need to finish. I also purchased the newest eye cream from Chanel, the Hydra Beauty eye cream. So this is the only reason why I'm not purchasing as well the eye cream. But I have seen results on my skin with these products, and I see that I wake up to beautiful skin. And in the morning, I don't want to use tinted moisturizer. I don't want to use concealer. I don't want to use powder. I just use a moisturizer or a serum. On top, I use my SPF and my skin looks so beautiful. For 10 days, I've seen great results on my skin. My skin is definitely more youthful. It's somehow more plump. It's very calm also. I did not get any breakouts, and it's the time when I'm usually getting breakouts. So I did not get a breakout. My skin looks very plump, very juicy. I love the effect on my skin, and my skin gets this beautiful glow. I wake up to beautiful skin. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I suppose that these sets are going to sell out quite quickly. I think that it's a great value, and you're getting the opportunity to try it for yourself. Now, if you're rosacea prone, or if you have active rosacea, apparently luxury skincare is not going to be the best option for you. You shouldn't even consider buying this one, because rosacea prone skin is sensitive to such fragranced skincare. All of the products here are fragranced, and this adds to the experience for me. But if you do not like fragranced skincare, then this is not going to be for you. If you have eczema, or if you have eczema prone skin, again, I would not recommend this set. But if your skin is generally good and you want to try this one, then go ahead, try it. I think that Dior did a great job with the reformulation of the serum. Bravo, Dior. Next, we're moving on to, I can finally talk about the new face cream from Lancôme, the Rénergie 300 peptide cream. I love this cream. I have been using it for nearly a month now. I'm going to insert footage to show you the consistency of the cream. The cream is suitable for all skin types, in my opinion, because it has a thick consistency, not rich and not thin. So I think that it's going to work for all skin types. It doesn't make the skin oily. It doesn't make the skin glowy. It just moisturizes the skin and looks like skin. And I've used it in the morning, I've used it in the evening as well. I'm definitely convinced that I'm going to get a second jar of this cream. I will keep using it. I feel like to be able to see more lasting results, you definitely have to give a skincare product for a couple of months to see if it actually is going to make a difference in your skin or not. But I have been enjoying these two. You all know that I love the triple serum from Lancôme. This one definitely gives a lot more glow to the face, whereas this one, it gives a soft focus effect to the face. It's not glowy. And I'm going to use it in one of my next videos, so be sure to subscribe. I'm going to show you how this looks on my face. I'm going to have a video with my whole beauty routine. So I'm going to show you how it looks on the face. I have been enjoying it. I am convinced that I'm going to keep repurchasing this one to see what are going to be the long-lasting results on my skin. So far, so good. I like the effect on my skin. It feels very pleasant, and the scent is not overpowering. It has the lightest possible scent, so I think that it's not going to be an issue even for people who are sensitive to fragrances. I would absolutely recommend this one. Now, I like this cream better than this one, better than the Dior Capture Total cream. Definitely see more results from this one. I dare to compare these two creams because I've used from the Dior Capture Total cream like a couple of times. I've used full-size jars from the cream, so I know how it works on my skin. So for my skin, I would say this one is better. I would prefer this over the Dior face cream. But the whole program of Dior, it works great together. These, I have been testing them alone and together, and they work beautifully for my skin. So I love them. I would recommend you trying the face cream. Next, we're moving on to another skincare favorite. I showed you this one in one of my French for a Day episodes. So I'm not going to be talking about this one because I showed you the whole line of Loccitane products. This is the serum from Loccitane. It's the Reset Night Serum. Well, I have a lot of skincare. I don't use it all at once at the same time. Apparently, I change them. I tend to alternate between different products. You don't need to own all of these products. I just do it because I have a YouTube channel. I love trying new skincare, but you absolutely don't need to buy all of these products at once. I love the effect on my skin. It definitely helps to calm my skin. It helps to restore the glow on my skin, and more about this serum actually in my dedicated video. I'm going to make sure to link it in the description box below because I showed you a lot of the Loccitane products. It's a brand that I love. Next, we're moving on to makeup. For makeup, my most favorite product for the month of April have been the new Tom Ford eyeshadow palette. I purchased all 3 new Tom Ford eyeshadow palettes in Peach Dome, Hazy Sensuality, and Golden Hour. I love all 3 of them. I was very attracted when I saw them in store, and initially I was thinking that I only wanted Hazy Sensuality. I have a dedicated video where I show you swatches and close-ups in natural light of each of these 3 palettes, and I highly encourage you to have a look at this video because I don't want to take too much of your time. And for those who have already watched this video, I love each of these palettes. It's all up to you to decide which color story you prefer. I also saw the Soleil collection, the summer collection of Tom Ford, in store, and I like it, but I think that if I had to choose, I would definitely choose one of these 3 palettes because this is the well-loved from Tom Ford Wet and Dry formula. I have been using a lot these palettes and I absolutely love them. Next, I wanted to mention 2 of my favorite one and done eye colors for the spring-summer season. These are colors that I love using in this time of the year because they are very easy to use, they last all day, and I love them. One is the Chanel Mono eyeshadow. This is a cream eyeshadow in number 804, and I showed you this cream eyeshadow. I showed you swatches, close-ups, and how it looks on my eyes in my new episodes, Chanel Beauty Secrets. This is one of my most repurchased eyeshadows from Chanel. I love it. And if you apply only 1 layer on the eyelids, it's going to be, it gives you a sheer coverage. It gives you a very nice, very sophisticated, elegant sheen. But if you apply a couple of layers, it's going to give you full coverage. It looks very natural on the eyelids and very beautiful if you're not on camera, but if you just use it for every day, this is beautiful. And then the other favorite that I have is from Sisley. This is one of the liquid eyeshadows from Sisley, which I forgot that I had, and I rediscovered in the month of April. This is in the number 2 copper, and I love this one. I need to use it. So this is how it looks. You can see the beautiful sheen that it gives on the, it gives a beautiful sheen on the eyelids. I absolutely love this one. It's my favorite color. Next, I want to move on to a favorite fragrance. I have been talking about this one a lot in my latest videos. I made a community post because this is the fragrance that Lancôme are discontinuing. I was able to get the last bottle at my local retailer. It's still available at some retailers. I'm going to make sure to leave a link in the description box, but this is such a unique, beautiful fragrance. I think that if you would like to smell unique and if you like light, fruity, floral perfumes, then this one is definitely going to be for you. This perfume is very feminine and elegant at the same time. This is Trésor in Love, and unfortunately, Lancôme are discontinuing this, but this has the most beautiful violet note. It has violet, rose, and jasmine. These are the notes that I feel the most. Then this one is mixed with a touch of peach, and it has musk in the base and a little bit of cedar. I absolutely love this fragrance, and a few of you actually purchased this fragrance based on my recommendations. I got around 10 messages from you saying that you purchased this one, blindly based on my recommendation because it's being discontinued and everyone seems to be loving this perfume. So if not anything, you're certainly going to smell unique with this one because it's not available anymore. So I could not recommend this one enough. I don't know how many bottles of this one I've purchased over the years. It's my favorite perfume, so I couldn't recommend this one enough. Next, I wanted to quickly mention the new Tom Ford Soleil de Feu perfume, and I had a couple of samples of this one, and I'm actually growing fond of this fragrance. I started to like this fragrance a lot. It's definitely not my typical scent. It's definitely not the perfume that I would wear for every day. But I started to like this one more and more. Well, at my local counter, they know that when they give me a sample, I usually start liking the products. But anyways, it's definitely a beautiful unisex fragrance. I think that it can be worn equally successful by men and women. It's warm. It's sunny, and I think it's going to be great for a summer vacation to be worn in the evenings because it's almost like a summer sunset. It's deep and it's ambery and it's very sophisticated and it smells so expensive. So I'm considering to purchase the smallest size bottle if I go on a summer vacation. I did a review on this fragrance when I showed you the new Tom Ford eyeshadow palette. So if you're interested more in me rambling about this fragrance, I'm going to make sure to link the video in the description box. But it's a very extraordinary perfume and so long lasting. Like, I literally spray it only 3 times behind my ears and on my wrist, and it smells all day. I can feel it all day. So it's a winner for me. I think that it's a beautiful perfume. If I go on a summer vacation, on a beach vacation, I'm definitely going to buy the smallest size bottle of this one just to wear around sunset. This is the vibe that this perfume gives me. Next, I have a couple of affordable makeup products that I wanted to share with you. These perform as good as high-end products, in my opinion. And then we're moving back to luxury makeup. But these are products that I wanted to share with you. So these are not new actually. I have been using them for years, and I have been repurchasing them over the years because I love how they perform. So one is the Maybelline mascara. This is the Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect. This is one of the drugstore, the only, I believe, drugstore mascara that I have been repurchasing over the past years. And then I want to show you actually the brush. So why I love this mascara is because it performs just as good as any high-end mascara that I have. It separates the lashes, it gives enough volume without clumping the lashes, and it gives a little bit of length, so it does everything. I want to show you the wand. It's a rubber wand. It's a rubber wand, and also it holds the curl. And then the other product that I keep repurchasing, this is if you it's very similar to Chanel's cream bronzer, but it has a completely different color. This is the Maybelline V-Shape Duo Stick Contour and Highlight. I never use the highlight. I only use the contour shade. I wanted to show it to you. It just blends into the skin so beautifully. It's a cool tone bronzer. And I love using it in the summer. It's a very... the reason why I keep repurchasing this one is because it's very easy to put it in your handbag. And if you need to add a little bit of life to your face, you can use also the pale shade, of course, to highlight or for a little bit of concealing if you need to. But I find that it's so buttery, soft, beautiful that it just is invisible on the skin. It has the quality of the Chanel cream bronzer. It's very soft, very buttery, and you can apply it on the go and blend with fingers or with brush if you want to, and it completely disappears into the skin and it helps to sculpt the face beautifully. The one that I use is in number 01 Light. So these were my affordable makeup products that I really love. I think they perform as good as high-end products. I promise that I'm going to be sharing from time to time some affordable makeup products that I love. These two are definitely ones that I have been repurchasing over the years. Next, moving on to luxury again, I have been loving the Givenchy concealer in the shade Blue. Now I find that as I started to get a little bit more color on my face, when I want to apply makeup, sometimes my skin needs a little bit of brightening. I find that this one makes a difference when I use it on my face. So the concealer that I have one of the concealers in the shade N95. I don't use it a lot, to be honest. I haven't really used it, but this one I use a lot. And also I mentioned in one of my French for a Day episodes that matching your foundation and finding the right shade of foundation is so important. And even after so many years, I know that my skin is pale. I have a hard time getting the right shade foundation. I still have foundations that are a little bit darker than my skin tone, and this is an excellent product to lighten dark foundations. So if you have the same issue like me, if you have a lot of foundations, like for example right now I have 6 foundations and tinted moisturizers that do not match my skin tone and that are deeper than my skin tone, I find that this one is excellent to lighten any foundation that I have. And since the consistency is almost like serum, it's very light consistency, it doesn't add additional coverage, so it just lightens the foundation so that it matches my skin tone beautifully, but without adding more coverage, without looking cakey, without looking makeupy. So this is an excellent product. And I wanted to mention, I shared in one of my previous videos that I purchased one of the new shades of the Sisley Phyto Hydra Tint in 0.5. 0.5 is definitely a deeper shade for me. It does not match with my neck. I always need to adjust the color a little bit. This is going to be my perfect shade for the late summer, but for now I definitely need to use 0. So this is just for those of you who are wondering, if you have similar skin tone like mine, then 0 is going to be the right shade for you. 0.5, I believe that these new shades are currently available in Europe. I'm not sure, they should be available probably in the US soon, or maybe by the time you watch this video, the new shades are going to be available in the US as well. I'm going to link to a video where I showed you swatches of the new shades in case you're interested. So right now there is 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, and 2, and 3. Next, I have a blush from Chanel that I have been loving. I rediscovered this one when I was shopping my stash, when I was shopping my own makeup collection. I was just looking at the products that I have. It is one of Chanel's exclusive creations, and you can see this blush on my face in my first episode of Chanel Beauty Secrets. This is the blush Comet in Coral, and I love the healthy look that it gives to my skin and to my cheeks. I know that I'm going to use this one a lot in the summer months. It's the perfect shade for the summer, and I think that it's going to match a lot of different skin tones. Next, I wanted to move on to a couple of highlighters, 3 highlighters that I have been loving. Now, the first one is going to be, you know that I purchased the 2 new highlighters from Chanel's Spring Makeup Collection, the pink one and the lilac one. The pink one is my favorite. At first I thought that, you know, the lilac is definitely more extraordinary, but the pink one is my favorite because I can use it also on my lips. I love using it on my lips, and I love to carry this one in my handbag just to add a little bit of glow on the go if I need to. I have been loving this one, and you can apply it under foundation or on top of foundation. I have a few videos where I show you these products, and I'm going to link in the description box the videos. Definitely check out my first episode of Chanel Beauty Secrets, because there I showed you all of these Chanel products that I'm talking about today. I just love them so much. And then the 2 other highlighters that I have been loving and using are, I love right now the Westman Atelier Peau de Rosé highlighter. This is the super loaded tinted highlight. It's so beautiful and ethereal. It looks gorgeous on the face. I like to use it sometimes on the eyes as well. It's lovely. It has tiny glittery particles, but this doesn't bother me because they blend beautifully with the blush. I love it. And then the other highlighter that I have been loving and using a lot is one from Clé de Peau. It looks a little bit dark, but it's not dark actually. When I swatch it, you can see it. This is how it looks. It's very light. It looks lovely on the skin and on the face, and you can beat the Clé de Peau highlighter. So this is in 202. I love this shade and I have been using it a lot. Then I also have been loving the Loccitane hand creams, and one of them is the 20% shea butter hand cream, and the other one is the almond hand cream. I also love the almond body moisturizer, but again, all of these products, I have been talking about these products a lot in one of my videos, and I'm going to make sure to link this video. If you're interested in my favorites from Loccitane, I'm definitely going to link this video. Please go ahead and watch this one because I don't want to repeat myself for those of you who have been watching my previous videos. Now, I wanted to talk about the new Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint foundation because I did a full review of this foundation. I said that I love it, and it's true, I love it. This is a medium coverage foundation. I got a few comments from you. So probably it was around 4 or 5 comments from you that you've tried this foundation and you said that it oxidized on you. Now I promise that I'm going to do a little research because I do not see it did not oxidize on my skin. It remains the same color. It works beautifully on my skin. It lasts all day and it looks quite flawless. I haven't experienced any change in color with this foundation. Now, Why this happens, I cannot tell. Maybe right now I have dehydrated skin. Maybe my skin doesn't produce a lot of oils. I don't know why this is happening, but I did not experience any change of color. And then I decided to contact a friend of mine. She works at Sephora and she is also a makeup artist. And I wanted to ask her if she's experiencing the same problem. She said that she hasn't experienced the foundation to oxidize on her clients. So I don't know what to say about this foundation. Since some of you, like 4 or 5 of you, commented that it oxidized on them, I would say, just to be on the safe side, if you have experienced any foundations from Guerlain before to oxidize on your skin, then it's best to try a sample. If you have never experienced foundations from Guerlain to oxidize on you, I have never experienced, I believe that I've tried all foundations from Guerlain, but I never experienced change of color on my skin, then maybe you are safe to buy the foundation. Either way, if you can get a sample of this foundation first, then go ahead and get a sample. I haven't experienced change of color and my friend also hasn't experienced, and her clients haven't complained. None of her clients has complained that the color changes. So please leave me a comment if you have the foundation, if you've tried it, let us know, does it oxidize on you or not? That way we're going to get more feedback from a lot of people, because also my friend is using the foundation for a few weeks only. So this maybe over time she's going to get more feedback. Maybe it's going to oxidize on some people. For sure it is, because foundations don't work equally well for everyone, but I just wanted to let you know. And also one of the reasons why I always ask you for feedback and to leave me a comment is because apparently this helps me to make better reviews, and this helps me also to give you feedback from a wider audience. Next, moving on to one of my all-time favorite foundations, and this is actually one of my most repurchased foundations for the spring season. Spring and summer season. This is the Dior Cushion Dream Skin. It always comes with one refill, which makes it very convenient. It has SPF 50 and I love to use it every day. Sometimes when I'm in the city, I like to apply a little bit of SPF and then use this one on top. My skin never burns, even though I'm very sensitive to sunlight. And I love using it because it looks invisible on the skin. It's very convenient. Sometimes I can just put this one in my handbag and apply it on the go and just touch up during the day. Or a lot of times, as I mentioned before, I don't use makeup when I go out. And let's say in case I need to go somewhere, meet someone, and I want to look absolutely perfect, then I'm just going to take this one. It's very easy to apply just on the go, and it has the additional benefit of SPF 50. I love this product. I will always keep repurchasing this one. And some of you mentioned that it's being discontinued. I think that it might be discontinued in some countries, but in most countries you can still find this one, including the US. It's still available. I'm wearing the shade 010. This is my perfect match. So if you have similar skin tone like mine, this is going to be, I think this might be the shade for you. Next, we're moving on to two of my favorite powders. These are very different. One is the beloved Givenchy Prisma Libra. You all know about this powder and my love for this powder. I have been using it for years. This is my most repurchased loose powder. I like to apply this one if on top of tinted moisturizer or foundation, or if I just want to have this more airbrushed effect. It's also very suitable for the summer season because it's great for oily skin. And then the other one is from La Mer. I love to use the La Mer powder if I want to apply it just without any foundation, because it gives a little bit of coverage. It also gives a little bit of color. It comes with a little puff. Now the downside is that it's a little bit messy. I want to show you a close-up of the powder. It comes with this little puff. But I find that this powder works so well applied just on top of my SPF to perfect the skin just a little bit. This is how I love to use this powder. Phew. But again, it's quite messy. I like to apply this powder with a sponge. Next, we're moving on to a favorite and a fail. These are cleansers. And my favorite is the Loccitane cleansing mousse. I have been loving this one. I have this small one. It's gone now. I finished it. It lasted me for 1 month. I love this foaming cleanser. It comes out as a cream, and then once you rub it between your hands, it becomes a foam cleanser. I absolutely love this one. It doesn't feel drying on my skin. It is absolutely gorgeous product. One of my favorites from Loccitane, and I'm going to repurchase this one. Now I've tried the new Clinique Take the Day Off charcoal cleansing balm. I did not like it. It was a fail for me. The Take the Day Off, the classic cleansing balm, is my favorite. I have been repurchasing this one for years. But this new one, the black one, no, I did not like it. I only used it once, did not like it, and I'm going to give this one to a friend. I think she's going to enjoy it a lot more than me. I just don't like it, don't want to use it. And finally, moving on to 3 lipsticks that I love. 2 of them you already know because I have been mentioning them, I believe, in my previous favorites videos, but I like to be honest with you. I like to share with you the products that I absolutely love. If I rave about something, it means that I really like it. So I am not ashamed to show these lipsticks. Again, these are Cécile and Mademoiselle. These are 2 of my all-time favorite lipsticks. They work for all occasions and I love using them. Right now, today on my lips, I'm wearing Cécile. And then the other favorite, this is a lipstick that I love in this season, and this is the Rouge Coco Bloom in 126 season. I used this one again in my Chanel video, which I'm going to link, because I also have another favorite, which is Zenith, and you can see comparison swatches between these 2. This is the most creamy, buttery formula from Chanel. I love these lipsticks, the Rouge Coco Blooms, because they double as a lip balm, and at the same time, they have intense high shine finish, so it depends on how much product you're going to apply. You can just tap it on the lips and you're still going to get this benefit of the moisturizing lipstick with a touch of color. The color is quite intense. This is a bright fuchsia color, which I think is very suitable for this time of the year. It just immediately brightens the complexion. It has full coverage, but most of the time I just like to tap it on my lips and smudge it with my fingertip, and the effect that I get is beautiful. So these were all of my favorites for the month of April, and don't miss my Will I Buy It video, beauty news video, where I'm going to show you some swatches of some of the newest products that I did not love. Particularly, I made sure to, I've tried them, I've tested them at home, but I wanted to go in store so that I can show you swatches to decide for yourself if you like them or not. These are mostly some skincare products, interesting SPFs that were released. So thank you so much for spending time with me. I truly appreciate your time when you choose to watch my videos, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!